Hey, this is your weekly Train Away Your Pain video designed to help you rebuild your strength, become less stiff, and overcome pain by moving more and moving better. In this video, we're going to talk strengthening the lower body. Pain is sometimes weakness in disguise, so becoming stronger is a big part of overcoming pain and injury. But how do you get strong without hurting yourself? We've made modifications to the barbell squat that you can use at the gym that'll get your legs stronger more safely while improving your range and mechanics of motion. We take all our clients through this exercise in our Foundation Focus program before they begin movement coaching with us. Now, before you start this, make sure you watch my safety video linked below so you can train without fear of injury. First, find yourself a barbell and squat rack and set it up to the appropriate height. Set your grip up so it's symmetrical. Your grip might be narrower or wider depending on your body, so allow yourself to feel this out. Pull yourself under and settle the bar on the softest part of your upper traps. Tuck your hips, drive the bar off the rack, and step back, putting your feet at around shoulder width. Tuck the chin and pretend you have horns and send them up. Think chin tucked, horns up. This will help you to stabilize the uppermost parts of your body. Tuck the hips to stack the spine and switch on the glutes. Now, before we squat, let's set up our intention. Squatting is all about lowering the weight to the floor and separating the weight from the floor without losing or leaking tension out of your body. So it's really important to generate this tension, deepen the feeling of this tension, and contain it throughout the movement. Let's look at this in action. Send your hips down, knees forward, and allow your spine to angle forward as little as is needed. As you lower, send your knees apart and drive your heels together against the floor. This will help you to keep your glutes engaged. Aim to get as low as possible without your knees buckling inwards while maintaining the sense of inner tension that you created from the beginning. Try to get your hips below your knees and gradually lower them as close to your heels as possible. I'll cover squat mobility in other videos. Spend about 4 seconds in this lowering phase. Once you're at the bottom position, spend a second there to mentally check that you've still got the tension in your body. Now comes the upward phase. Think about engaging the whole body to separate the weight from the floor. You should aim to feel a sense of tension going from the base of your feet, all the way through your legs, into your torso, through the hips, and coursing through the bar as you launch your body back to standing. Remember to keep the tension through the hips so you don't bow or snap forward. Mentally cue yourself to stay in the hip. Once you arrive back to the top position, spend a second here to register your new alignment, making sure your hips are tucked and thrusted forward under your spine, glutes maximally engaged. Now that you're at the top again, you can repeat the whole cycle. To avoid the pitfalls of hurting yourself by overdoing things, follow these general guidelines. The first step is to rebuild your capacity. The trick here is to find the right amount of weight that allows you to do 5 sets of 10 reps comfortably and only be a little sore the next day. Too much soreness means you overdid it, which is an indicator to reduce the weight. Secondly, you're aiming to restore the mobility at this weight. Your aim is to initially take your hips below your knees and eventually onto your heels. We'll cover this mobility in other videos, so check them out or stay tuned. Thirdly, you're aiming to master the mechanics of the squat, which is about gaining and containing the tension through the body, keeping balance, moving smoothly, and having all your muscles, joints, and other parts coordinated and moving in rhythm with one another so there are no leaks. Once you've nailed all 3 of these things, then you'll have the foundations and confidence to start increasing the weight more significantly without fear of injury and damage to your soft tissue. I've heard too many stories of people getting injuries because they went too heavy and allowed the deeper positions of the squat to be created by being squashed down by the weight. Take a different path. What do you do if you don't have a barbell? No worries. Use kettlebells, dumbbells, sandbags, or even just your body weight. The concepts I've shown you apply no matter what you're squatting. It's still about lowering the weight to the floor and separating the weight from the floor without losing or leaking tension from the body. So, that's this week's tip. Pain is sometimes weakness in disguise, so becoming stronger is a big part of overcoming pain and injury. Start squatting like we do at Train Away Your Pain to build stronger legs safely. This is Alan Long. Thanks for watching.